For as long as we've gazed at the stars, we've imagined what lies beyond. The night sky has always been a canvas for our dreams and aspirations, a vast expanse that beckons us to explore its mysteries. Those distant lights became worlds in our minds, places with their own mountains, skies, and resources. We envision landscapes as diverse and rich as our own, teeming with possibilities. The dream of reaching them began in science fiction, but soon another idea took hold: the dream of commerce. Stories of interstellar trade and bustling spaceports captured our imaginations. Think of the Silk Road and spice routes. Trade transformed societies, connecting distant cultures and fueling progress. These ancient networks were the lifeblood of civilizations, spreading not just goods but ideas and innovations. Early visionaries simply extended this impulse outward, picturing merchants in spaceships trading goods from Mars or Jupiter's moons. They saw a future where the stars were not just destinations, but hubs of economic activity. It was a fantasy, but rooted in our drive to seek, find, and trade. This drive has always pushed us to the edges of the map, and now, to the edges of our solar system. Commerce has always powered exploration, pushing us across oceans and continents. From the age of sail to the age of steam, trade has been the engine of discovery. Why should space be any different? The same spirit that drove explorers to cross uncharted waters now drives us to reach for the stars. The immense cost and challenge of space travel would need a powerful economic reason to sustain it. Without a compelling incentive, the dream of space exploration could remain just that, a dream. The promise of new materials, energy sources, or experiences could be that reason. Imagine the untapped resources waiting to be discovered, the new technologies that could revolutionize life on Earth. The dream of space commerce is about making our journey to the stars permanent. It's about establishing a foothold in the cosmos, creating a new chapter in human history. The idea of a marketplace beyond Earth isn't new. It's been with us for generations. From the earliest rocket launches to the moon landings, the vision of space as a new frontier for trade has always been there. It's a vision of humanity's next great leap, not across an ocean but across the vast sea of space, a leap that could redefine our place in the universe. It's about more than profit, it's about extending human enterprise into a new frontier. It's about collaboration, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of progress, taking our ancient impulse to barter and build, and applying it on a cosmic scale. The same principles that built empires on Earth could build new worlds in space. The cosmos, once a distant dream, is now our next great marketplace, a place where human ingenuity and ambition can thrive. The story of space commerce is the story of humanity's endless curiosity and ambition. It's a testament to our unyielding desire to explore, discover, and create. The dream of cosmic trade stayed fantasy until the Cold War's space race. For centuries, people imagined trading with the stars, but it was only in the tense rivalry between superpowers that the impossible began to look possible. In 1957, Sputnik's beeping signal proved space was within reach. That simple radio pulse, echoing around the globe, was a wake-up call to the world. Humanity had touched the void. Suddenly, orbit wasn't just for science fiction, it was a place we could use. The sky above became a new frontier, not just for exploration but for practical, everyday use. The first real space commerce wasn't gold or minerals, but information. Instead of mining asteroids, we mined the invisible, signals, data, and the power to connect. Telstar, the first communications satellite, made live transatlantic TV possible. For the first time, people could watch events unfold across oceans, in real time. Satellites sold something invisible but priceless: connection. They bridged continents, cultures, and families, making the world feel smaller and more immediate. This new industry grew fast. Companies built and launched satellites, others sold their services. A global network began to form, linking people and businesses in ways never seen before. TV, phone calls, and weather forecasts became the first products of the space economy. Suddenly, weather predictions were more accurate, and families could see loved ones on distant continents. GPS, born as a military tool, became a commercial powerhouse, guiding planes, ships, and smartphones. Navigation was revolutionized, and entire industries were transformed. The first chapter of space commerce was written with radio waves, not rockets full of gold. Invisible signals became the currency of a new era. These early satellites were pioneers, establishing the first economic footholds in space. They were the trailblazers, showing that space could be more than a scientific playground. They proved there was money to be made above the sky. Investors and entrepreneurs began to look up, seeing opportunity where once there was only emptiness. Their success laid the groundwork for all future ambitions. Every new launch built on the legacy of those first signals sent across the stars. The empty void above became valuable real estate. Orbits once ignored became crowded as nations and companies raced to claim their place in the sky. Space commerce began not with mining, but with the business of data and connection. The true riches of space were measured in bits and bytes, not in tons of ore. These machines in the sky shrank our world and changed how we live. They made distance less daunting and brought people together in ways never before possible. The space economy started quietly, but its impact was profound. It touched every corner of our lives, often in ways we barely noticed. Satellites turned the heavens into a marketplace. They became the silent engines powering global trade, finance, and communication. And they set the stage for everything that would follow. The story of space commerce had only just begun, and its next chapters would be even more extraordinary. For decades, only governments could reach space. The vastness beyond our planet was reserved for national agencies, and the dream of venturing into orbit was out of reach for almost everyone else. Spaceflight was expensive, exclusive, and driven by national pride. Only a select few, chosen and trained by their countries, could hope to see the stars up close. NASA's Apollo program put humans on the moon, but it wasn't a business. These missions were about exploration, science, and demonstrating technological power, not about profit or commercial opportunity. The idea of private companies launching rockets seemed impossible until the 21st century. The landscape began to shift as new players entered the scene, bringing fresh ideas and ambition. A new wave of entrepreneurs saw the high cost of space as a business problem to solve. Their answer: reusability. They believed that making rockets reusable could transform the economics of spaceflight. Instead of throwing away rockets after one flight, they asked, why not land and reuse them? This bold question led to a revolution in rocket design and engineering. This single idea slashed costs and opened space to new possibilities. Suddenly, launching satellites, conducting research, and even planning for human travel became more affordable and realistic. Suddenly, space wasn't just for astronauts, it was for investors, customers, and innovators. The doors to the cosmos were opening wider than ever before, inviting new participants from around the world. The goal shifted from exploration to building a self-sustaining economy beyond Earth. Visionaries began to imagine permanent habitats, mining asteroids, and creating new industries in orbit. Private companies became the new pioneers, building the infrastructure for a new economic frontier. They started constructing space stations, developing new technologies, and laying the groundwork for future generations. The era of private spaceflight had begun, and the cosmos was open for business. The possibilities seemed endless, with commercial ventures leading the way into the unknown. The final frontier was no longer just a government project. It was a marketplace in the making where innovation, competition, and imagination would shape the future of humanity in space. Today the space race is between visionary companies, not superpowers. SpaceX and Blue Origin are the new shipbuilders, making space accessible like never before. SpaceX's reusable rockets have slashed launch costs, making them the workhorse of the modern space age. Blue Origin's suborbital flights bring space tourism to life, while their heavy-lift rockets aim for deeper missions. This rivalry drives innovation, making space more affordable for everyone. The new space race isn't about flags, it's about building a permanent, economically viable presence in space. These companies are laying the foundation for the coming cosmic gold rush. As launch costs fall, our ambitions rise. Asteroid mining is now within reach. Asteroids are treasure chests of rare metals like platinum, nickel, and cobalt. On Earth, these resources are scarce and costly to extract. A single asteroid could hold more platinum than has ever been mined on Earth. These materials could be used in space, making construction of stations and bases far more practical. Why ship every bolt from Earth when we can use what's already out there? Asteroids could provide metals for building and water for fuel and life support. Mining them is key to a self-sufficient space civilization. The challenges are huge: robotic miners, new tech, and harsh environments. But the first prospectors are being planned, and the rewards could change our place in the universe. Asteroid mining is a high-risk, high-reward venture that could redefine our future. While some chase asteroid riches, others are selling the experience of space itself. Space tourism is here, no longer just for astronauts, but for anyone with a ticket. Suborbital flights offer minutes of weightlessness and a view that changes lives. Next comes orbital tourism, private space stations as luxury hotels, research labs, and film sets. As costs drop, more people will go, normalizing life and work in space. Each tourist becomes an ambassador for the final frontier. Space becomes a destination, not just a dream. This cultural shift is vital for our long-term expansion into the solar system. Space isn't just for travel, it's a unique factory. Microgravity lets us make things impossible on Earth, like perfect fiber optics and flawless protein crystals. Zebulon glass fibers made in orbit could revolutionize global communications. In medicine, growing crystals and 3D bioprinting organs work better in space. Orbital factories will focus on high-value, low-mass products, launch raw materials, use space's unique properties, and return advanced products to Earth. This is a new kind of alchemy, powered by microgravity. Quietly, a manufacturing revolution is happening above our heads. The space economy isn't just about what happens above, it transforms life on Earth. Every launch creates jobs, sparks new tech, and fuels local economies. High-tech industries grow around space companies, driving innovation. Space technology spins off into daily life. Memory foam, cordless tools, even your phone's camera, medical imaging, water purification, and more trace their roots to space. But the biggest impact is perspective, seeing Earth as a fragile, borderless world. Satellite imagery helps us monitor and protect our planet. Our journey outward gives us tools to care for home. Space commerce is a partnership between Earth and sky. It's changing how we live, work, and see ourselves. In 2026, we're at the dawn of a new economic age. The space marketplace is expanding. More companies, more competition, lower costs. Soon, private space stations will serve as hotels, labs, and factories. The moon will become a refueling stop and outpost for deeper missions. Asteroid mining, lunar resources, and even Mars are on the horizon. This isn't science fiction, it's the next step in our journey. Commerce beyond Earth is a pivotal moment for humanity. Our story is no longer limited to one world. It's reaching for the stars. Look up. Above us stretches a vast, mysterious ocean of stars, planets, and possibilities. For millennia, the sky has inspired awe and curiosity. Our ancestors watched the heavens, searching for meaning, guidance, and wonder in the patterns above. We once told stories about the stars. Now, we study and reach for them. From ancient myths to modern science, our fascination has only grown deeper. Humanity's leap to the moon was a triumph of exploration and ambition. It proved that with vision and determination we could set foot on new worlds. But today, a new motivation is emerging: business. The drive to innovate and profit is fueling a new space race, one led by private companies and bold entrepreneurs. The cosmos is transforming from a destination for explorers to a marketplace for entrepreneurs. Space is becoming a frontier, not just for science, but for commerce and opportunity. This is the dawn of orbital enterprises, a shift as profound as when sailors first saw oceans as highways for trade. The universe is opening up, and new routes are being charted. Our ships are rockets, our new worlds are asteroids, the moon, Mars, and the vastness of space itself. Each launch is a step into the unknown, a journey toward new horizons. The treasures, rare minerals, unique manufacturing conditions, and boundless energy. These resources could transform industries and change life on Earth. This new era could reshape our world, offering solutions to resource scarcity and climate change. The innovations born in space may help us heal and sustain our planet. Space is no longer just a dream, it's a growing reality, launch by launch. Every mission brings us closer to a future where space is part of everyday life. Already, commercial space services touch our daily lives: GPS, satellite TV, global communications. The invisible infrastructure of space supports our modern world. But the next steps are bolder: factories in orbit, asteroid mining, and a bustling off-world economy. The possibilities are limited only by our imagination and resolve. Why does this matter? Because Earth's resources are finite, and our challenges are immense. Our growing population and consumption demand new solutions. By working in space, we can relieve pressure on our planet, create new industries, and spark technological revolutions. The benefits could ripple across generations. This isn't about escaping Earth, it's about sustaining and enriching it. Our home will always be here, but our future may depend on what we achieve beyond it. The journey into space, as entrepreneurs, is just beginning. The next great chapter of human progress is unfolding above our heads. Our future is being written among the stars. The cosmos awaits, and we are only at the shore of a vast new frontier. What is an orbital enterprise? Simply put, it's a business that operates in space. Its office might be a satellite, a space station, or even a factory in orbit. Today, most orbital enterprises focus on communications, satellites that connect the world, deliver internet, and broadcast TV. Others observe Earth, providing vital data for agriculture, weather, and disaster relief. Launch providers, once the domain of governments, now offer rides to space for satellites and cargo. These companies are building the highways to the final frontier. Soon we'll see in-space manufacturing, using zero gravity to make materials impossible on Earth. Mining companies will harvest water and metals from asteroids. And space tourism will let ordinary people see Earth from above. Any venture that dares to set up shop in space is an orbital enterprise. The possibilities are as vast as space itself. The new space race is led by companies, not just nations. SpaceX, with reusable rockets, has slashed launch costs and dreams of Mars. Blue Origin, with its methodical approach, envisions millions living and working in space. Rocket Lab serves the small satellite market, while Sierra Space develops reusable spaceplanes. Companies like Axiom Space are building the first commercial space stations, hotels, labs, and factories in orbit. These pioneers are building the infrastructure for a cosmic economy. They are the shipbuilders and innkeepers of the new frontier. The future of space is being built today. How will trade in space work? What new rules and opportunities will emerge as humanity expands beyond Earth's boundaries? At its core, it's about supply and demand, just like on Earth. But in space, the stakes are higher, and the logistics are far more complex. Every resource, every shipment, and every transaction must be carefully planned and executed. The first commodity is up mass, the ability to launch things into orbit. This is the foundation of all space commerce, and it's both expensive and essential. Launch providers sell this service to satellite companies, who then use their satellites to sell data, communications, and connectivity back to Earth, powering everything from navigation to global internet. The next step: sourcing resources in space for use in space. This means mining asteroids and the moon for materials that can support life and industry beyond Earth. Water, abundant on asteroids and the moon, can be mined and sold to support life, grow food, or even make rocket fuel, turning distant worlds into vital supply depots. Imagine orbital petrol stations refueling spacecraft on their way to Mars or the outer planets, making deep space travel more practical and affordable. Metals mined from asteroids could be used to 3D print structures, habitats, and tools in orbit, reducing the need for heavy launches from Earth and enabling rapid construction in space. Trade will happen between mining companies, construction firms, and transport providers, all off-planet. New markets and partnerships will form in orbit and beyond. This is the start of a self-sustaining interplanetary supply chain, connecting the moon, Mars, and even asteroids in a web of commerce. Celestial commerce is about building a circular economy in the sky, where resources are reused, recycled, and shared between worlds. The more we use space resources, the less we depend on Earth. This shift could transform our civilization, making us truly multiplanetary. The sky is no longer the limit, it's the marketplace. A new era of opportunity is opening above our heads. The future of trade is truly cosmic, and the next great economic revolution may unfold among the stars. Let's explore two of the most exciting future industries: asteroid mining and in-space manufacturing. These fields could reshape not just how we access resources, but how we build, innovate, and live beyond Earth. Asteroids are like cosmic treasure chests, rich in iron, nickel, and platinum group metals, as well as rare elements that are difficult to find on Earth. Robotic missions could mine these resources, processing them on-site with advanced machinery, or even using autonomous systems to extract and refine materials in the harsh environment of space. These valuable materials could then be sent to orbital factories, where they'd be transformed into products or components for use in space and on Earth. A single metallic asteroid could contain more platinum than has ever been mined in all of human history, potentially flooding markets and changing economies. In-space manufacturing takes advantage of microgravity to create things impossible on Earth: flawless crystals, perfect alloys, and advanced pharmaceuticals that could save lives. Companies like Varda Space Industries are already producing medicines in orbit, opening the door to new treatments and medical breakthroughs. Fiber optic glass, nearly impossible to make perfectly on Earth, could be manufactured in space, revolutionizing global communications and data transfer. These high-value products would be carefully returned to Earth for sale, fueling new markets and industries. Mining the sky and building in the void could transform entire industries, from construction to electronics and even energy. The resources and manufacturing potential of space are vast, almost limitless, waiting to be unlocked by human ingenuity and technology. The next industrial revolution may not happen on the ground, but above our heads, in the silent expanse of space. The sky is not empty, it's full of opportunity, resources, and the promise of a new era for humanity. The future is being built in orbit, and the possibilities are as vast as space itself. Space trade isn't just for billionaires. Nations are racing to lead. The old space race was about ideology. Today it's about economic and strategic power. The US fosters private space companies, stimulating innovation and jobs. China's ambitious program includes its own space station and plans for lunar and Mars missions. India and the UAE show that even smaller nations can make big strides. This global competition creates both rivalry and opportunities for collaboration. The Artemis Accords aim to set rules for peaceful, transparent space activity, but not all nations agree. The development of space trade is now intertwined with international relations. The race is on to shape the rules and reap the rewards of the new space economy. The next chapter of human history is being written in orbit. Who owns what in space? The Outer Space Treaty says no nation can claim the moon or other celestial bodies, but it's silent on private companies mining and owning resources. This legal gray area makes investors wary. Why fund a mission if you can't own what you find? The US and Luxembourg have passed laws granting companies rights to resources they extract. Critics argue this may violate the spirit of the treaty and could spark disputes. As space commerce grows, the world will need new laws, like a law of the sea for the cosmos. The challenge balance space as a common heritage with the need to encourage investment. The legal framework for space is still being written. The rules we set now will shape the future of space business. The cosmos is open for business, but under whose law? The promise of orbital enterprises is immense, but so are the challenges. Launching into space is still costly and risky. Hardware must survive extreme conditions. Space debris threatens satellites and missions, risking a cascade of collisions. Human health is at risk. Microgravity weakens bodies, and cosmic radiation is dangerous. Long missions will require new ways to protect astronauts. Advanced concepts like asteroid mining demand autonomous robots and new tech. We've never mined another world. These are frontier challenges. Overcoming them will require investment, cooperation, and ingenuity. The path to the stars is hard, but the rewards could be transformative. The future belongs to those who dare to solve these problems. Despite the obstacles, the future of orbital enterprises is bright. A vibrant space economy could unlock abundance for all humanity. Imagine clean energy from solar satellites, heavy industry moved off-planet, and Earth preserved as a garden. Space-driven innovation will benefit life on Earth. Better recycling, advanced robotics, and new agriculture. The journey into space is a continuation of our spirit of exploration and invention. By building businesses in orbit, we build a more resilient, hopeful future. Humanity will have more than one home, safeguarding Earth for generations. The story of our future is being written in starlight. The cosmos is not just our destination, it's our new beginning. The adventure has only just begun. Look up at the night sky. Let your eyes wander across the endless tapestry of stars, planets, and distant galaxies. For most of human history, it was a beautiful, untouchable tapestry, a source of wonder and mystery, inspiring countless generations. We told stories, navigated by its light, and marked the passage of time by the movement of celestial bodies. But curiosity drove us further, urging us to seek answers beyond what we could see. We built ships to sail the vast ocean of space, sending robotic and human emissaries to distant worlds, each mission a bold leap into the unknown. The cosmos, we discovered, is not empty. It's a treasure chest of unimaginable size, filled with wonders and resources waiting to be explored. Humanity's story is one of exploration and resourcefulness. From shaping flint to forging metals, each step fueled our growth and transformed our world. Now, we stand at the edge of a new frontier, one that dwarfs all the continents and oceans combined. A realm of opportunity that stretches across the solar system. The resources that built our civilization, iron, nickel, platinum, water, are scattered throughout our solar system in breathtaking abundance, waiting for us to unlock their potential. This isn't science fiction, it's the next step in our journey, a natural evolution of our quest to understand and shape the universe around us. The cosmos offers the raw materials to secure our future, providing the building blocks for new industries, technologies, and ways of life. Imagine a single asteroid containing more platinum than has ever been mined on Earth, enough to transform economies and spark innovation on a global scale. The moon's soil is rich in helium-3, a potential fuel for clean fusion energy, offering the promise of nearly limitless, pollution-free power for generations to come. Water ice on the moon and Mars can be split into hydrogen and oxygen, rocket fuel for the next era of exploration, and a vital resource for sustaining life far from Earth. The solar system is a cosmic filling station, and we're just learning how to use the pumps, opening new routes and possibilities for travel and discovery. This endeavor isn't just about wealth, it's about survival and sustainability, about ensuring a future where humanity can thrive without exhausting our home. Earth's resources are finite, and our hunger for them grows with every passing year. The pressure on our planet is mounting. By reaching into the cosmos, we can relieve the strain on our planet, giving Earth the chance to heal and recover. We can build the infrastructure of the future without further scarring Earth, harnessing the sun's energy and the resources of space to power our civilization. This is a story about perspective, seeing the solar system as an extension of our backyard, a place where our dreams and ambitions can take root. It's a garden of cosmic proportions, ready for a careful, thoughtful harvest, if we choose to nurture it wisely. The next chapter of human progress lies beyond our atmosphere, waiting for those bold enough to reach for it. The universe is not out of reach. It's our inheritance, a legacy written in the stars, and waiting to be claimed. The question is, will we answer the call and step forward into this new era? Our future depends on it. The choices we make today will echo for generations. The cosmic harvest begins now, and with it, a new chapter in the story of humanity. The building blocks of worlds. From the tiniest grains of cosmic dust to the largest planets, everything in our universe is made from the same fundamental ingredients. Everything around you, your chair, your screen, even you, was forged in the hearts of ancient stars. When those stars exploded, they scattered their elements across the cosmos, seeding new worlds. We are stardust, and so is everything in the solar system. The atoms in our bodies once drifted through space, part of a cosmic journey billions of years old. Space resources are simply useful elements and compounds found beyond Earth. They're the raw materials scattered throughout our solar system, waiting to be discovered and used. Metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt form the backbone of our industry. These metals are essential for building spacecraft, habitats, and the infrastructure of future space settlements. Platinum group metals, platinum, palladium, rhodium, are rare on Earth but abundant in asteroids. Mining them could revolutionize technology and industry both in space and back home. These are vital for electronics, clean energy, and advanced technology. They're the key to making our devices faster, our energy cleaner, and our missions more efficient. Water, essential for life, is liquid gold in space. It's not just for drinking. Water is crucial for growing food, making air, and fueling rockets. It supports drinking, farming, and breathable air for future outposts. Without water, long-term survival beyond Earth would be impossible. Split into hydrogen and oxygen, water becomes powerful rocket fuel. This process could enable spacecraft to refuel far from Earth, opening new frontiers. Access to water in space means we can refuel ships and travel farther. It's the gateway to exploring the solar system and beyond. Volatiles like nitrogen and argon help create breathable atmospheres. They're essential for life support systems in future habitats on the Moon, Mars, or asteroids. The Moon's soil holds helium-3, a potential fuel for clean fusion energy. This rare isotope could one day power entire cities with almost no pollution. Fusion with helium-3 could power civilization with minimal waste. It's a dream for scientists and engineers working toward a sustainable future. These resources are the foundation for building, fueling, and sustaining life beyond Earth. They're the stepping stones to a new era of exploration and settlement. The universe is a pantry of possibilities, filled with materials that could transform our future. We're just beginning to unlock its shelves, and the adventure is only getting started. Our solar system's riches aren't spread evenly. We need a map to find them. The Moon is our closest target, just 3 days away, with water ice in polar craters and helium-3 in its soil. Asteroids, leftovers from the solar system's formation, orbit between Mars and Jupiter. Some are stony, some rich in water, and some, M-type, are nearly pure metal. A single metallic asteroid could hold more resources than humanity has ever mined. Mars offers water ice and raw materials for building a self-sustaining city. Even the gas giants' moons, like Europa and Titan, hide oceans and hydrocarbons. Every world, every rock, has a role in our future. The map is drawn. The journey is just beginning. Our next great adventure awaits in the solar system's hidden vaults. The treasure hunt has begun. Why go to all this trouble? Because Earth's easy resources are running out. We dig deeper, use more energy, and harm the environment to extract what we need. Rare Earth elements are vital for technology, but mining them damages ecosystems. Sourcing these elements from lifeless asteroids could satisfy our needs without harming Earth. The sheer quantity of space resources dwarfs anything on our planet. Even a fraction brought back could transform our economy and make green technology affordable. This isn't just about replacement, it's about abundance and resilience. A civilization confined to one planet is vulnerable. By using space resources, we build a backup for humanity and secure our future. The ultimate insurance policy for our species lies beyond Earth. How do we mine space? With robots, our tireless silent explorers. Robotic prospectors equipped with sensors and drills will scout asteroids and the Moon for valuable sites. Once a target is found, robotic miners use lasers or excavators to extract resources. Automated factories process materials using solar power, separating metals from rock. In situ resource utilization, living off the land, lets us build in space, not just bring resources home. Advances in AI and robotics make autonomous long-distance mining possible. These machines are the vanguard of a new industrial revolution, one that begins beyond Earth. The real value of space resources is what we can build out there, far beyond the limits of what we can send from Earth. Space is not just a destination, it's a place where we can create, innovate, and expand our civilization in ways never before possible. Launching materials from Earth is expensive, thousands of dollars per kilogram. Every mission is limited by weight, cost, and the challenge of escaping our planet's gravity well. But if we build in space, using local materials from asteroids or the Moon, we break free from Earth's gravity bottleneck. We can construct bigger, more ambitious projects than ever before. Imagine vast space stations, O'Neill cylinders, and solar arrays built from asteroid metals. Entire cities and power plants floating in orbit, supporting life and industry. Water from the Moon or asteroids fuels a network of orbital refueling stations, making travel between worlds routine and sustainable. Deep space missions become cheaper and safer, opening the door to exploration of Mars, the asteroids, and beyond. Solar power satellites could beam clean, limitless energy to Earth, helping to solve our energy crisis and reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. The first mining missions will be tough, requiring new technology and determination, but each success builds more infrastructure and experience for the next step. It's an exponential process. More miners, more factories, more possibilities, and a rapidly expanding human presence in space. We can build telescopes, starships, and entirely new worlds, structures that would be impossible to launch from Earth. The cosmos becomes our workshop, a place where human ingenuity and ambition can truly flourish. Our future is not limited by what we can launch, but by what we can imagine, design, and build with the resources of the solar system. Space resources are the key to a true spacefaring civilization, unlocking a future where humanity thrives among the stars. The cosmic gold rush is inspiring, but the risks are immense. Space is harsh. Vacuum, radiation, extreme temperatures. Mining asteroids means dealing with spinning, tumbling targets and abrasive dust. The economic stakes are high. A single failure could bankrupt a company. Bringing back vast resources could disrupt global markets. Space debris from failed missions threatens future exploration. We must proceed with caution, respect, and careful planning. Who owns space resources? The law is still evolving. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty says no nation can claim celestial bodies, but can companies own what they extract? The debate continues. Some countries grant rights to their citizens, but a patchwork of laws isn't sustainable. We need a new international agreement to manage space resources fairly. Crafting this law will require diplomacy and vision. The future of space must be peaceful and equitable for all. We are living through a profound transition, becoming an interplanetary species. Harvesting the cosmos is no longer a dream, it's an emerging reality. This journey will drive innovation in robotics, energy, and life support, with benefits for Earth. The challenges of space will push us to be our best. In the vastness of space, our divisions fade. We see Earth as one fragile home. Unlocking cosmic resources demands global cooperation, a common goal for humanity. When you look up at the stars, see possibility, new worlds, and a cleaner, more prosperous Earth. Our destiny is written in the stars, not as observers, but as participants. We are the children of the cosmos, finally learning to walk in our own backyard. The journey will be long, the challenges great, but our curiosity is relentless. The cosmic harvest is about to begin. It will change everything. The future is ours to build together. For thousands of years, humanity's economy was bound to the surface of our home planet, Earth. Every resource, every trade route, every innovation, confined within the blue and green boundaries of our world. But now, in 2026, we stand at the threshold of a new era. The interplanetary economy. The dream of reaching beyond our planet is no longer just a vision, it's becoming reality. No longer is space just the realm of myth or science fiction. It's a place where real people work, live, and innovate every day. The groundwork for a solar system-spanning network of trade and industry is being laid right now, as engineers and visionaries build the infrastructure for tomorrow's space economy. Imagine lunar-mined materials building habitats on Mars, satellites serviced in orbit, and robotic arms assembling the next generation of spacecraft in zero gravity. Picture tourists gazing at Earth from space hotels, experiencing the wonder of our planet from a perspective once reserved for astronauts. The global space economy has already surpassed $600 billion, with projections reaching $1 trillion by decade's end. New markets are opening, and entire industries are being born in orbit and beyond. This isn't just about governments, it's about creating a self-sustaining human presence in space, driven by innovation, private enterprise, and the spirit of exploration. The shift to a multi-planetary economy marks a fundamental expansion of civilization, connecting Earth, the Moon, Mars, and beyond in a web of opportunity. It's a testament to our curiosity, our ingenuity, and our drive to explore beyond the familiar horizons of our home planet. The journey will be long and challenging, filled with risks and unknowns, but the rewards are as vast as the cosmos itself. By expanding our economic sphere, we unlock new opportunities, discover innovative solutions, and gain fresh perspectives on our place in the universe. We are no longer passive observers of the cosmos, we are becoming active participants shaping the future among the stars. The interplanetary economy is our next bold leap into the future, a journey that will define the destiny of humanity for generations to come. Our journey into the interplanetary economy is already underway, with missions to the Moon and Mars accelerating since 2023. Today's efforts, led by NASA, China, and private companies, aim for permanent human activity, not just visits. NASA's Artemis program is building a lunar base camp and the Gateway Outpost, staging points for deeper exploration. China's Chang'e missions are returning samples and exploring the Moon's far side, fueling both competition and collaboration. Robotic outposts on Mars, scout resources and test technologies, preparing for human arrival. Every rover and orbiter is a stepping stone toward a multi-planetary species. These missions are the foundation of the interplanetary economy, creating new markets and supply chains. By 2026, regular cargo and crew rotations between Earth and lunar orbit are a reality. These bold first steps are transforming the solar system from a place we visit into a place we call home. As we establish footholds on the Moon and Mars, humanity is entering a new era of exploration and innovation. These worlds, once distant dreams, are now becoming the frontiers of our next industrial revolution. New industries are emerging, born from the unique opportunities of space. The challenges of living and working beyond Earth are driving us to invent technologies and processes never before imagined. In situ resource utilization, or ISRU, is key, using local materials to build and sustain off-world life. This approach reduces the need to launch everything from Earth, making space settlements more practical and affordable. The Moon's regolith holds oxygen, metals, and most importantly, water ice, vital for air, water, and rocket fuel. Unlocking these resources will be essential for long-term survival and expansion. Mining these resources, starting with commercial demonstration missions, is the first major industry of the interplanetary economy. These early efforts will pave the way for larger-scale operations and new business models. In-orbit manufacturing leverages microgravity to create materials impossible on Earth, like flawless fiber optics and advanced electronics. This could revolutionize industries back home and enable new products only possible in space. Satellite servicing extends the life of expensive assets, creating a sustainable orbital infrastructure. Regular maintenance and upgrades will keep our space networks running smoothly for decades. Space tourism is no longer a fantasy. Private companies are already offering suborbital flights, with orbital hotels on the horizon. Soon, ordinary people will experience the wonder of space firsthand. These industries, mining, manufacturing, servicing, and tourism, form the pillars of a vibrant off-world economy. Each sector supports the others, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem beyond Earth. The cosmic gold rush is underway, and its treasures are more varied than ever. From rare metals to new scientific discoveries, the rewards are limited only by our imagination. The interplanetary economy is taking shape, one innovation at a time. As we push further into the cosmos, these new industries will redefine what's possible for humanity's future. As our economy expands into space, a new challenge emerges. How do we pay for things across planets? The idea of interplanetary commerce isn't just science fiction anymore. It's quickly becoming a real-world necessity as humans set their sights on Mars, the Moon, and beyond. Communication delays, up to 40 minutes between Earth and Mars, make traditional banking impractical. Imagine trying to buy a coffee on Mars and waiting nearly an hour for payment approval from Earth. Clearly, we need a new solution. Enter digital currencies. Researchers are adapting cryptocurrencies for interplanetary commerce, reimagining how value can be exchanged when separated by millions of kilometers and long-time lags. In 2024, a white paper proposed a dedicated interplanetary payment system, using protocols like proof-of-transit timestamping. These protocols are designed to verify transactions even when signals take hours to travel. This system, combined with satellite networks like Starlink, could cut transaction times to just minutes under optimal conditions, making real-time payments between planets a possibility. The first Bitcoin transaction in space happened in 2020. Now, we're building on that foundation, exploring new ways to make digital assets truly universal. Technical hurdles remain, like planetary eclipses disrupting signals, but satellite relays and mesh networks offer promising solutions to keep transactions flowing smoothly. A robust interplanetary currency is essential for seamless trade, enabling a Martian miner to buy software from Earth or a lunar tourist to purchase a souvenir, all with a few taps. We're not just building rockets and habitats. We're creating the financial tools of a new civilization, laying the groundwork for a thriving space-based economy. The invisible infrastructure of currency will power the interplanetary economy, connecting distant worlds and making the dream of cosmic commerce a reality. As humanity expands into space, we must manage this new frontier peacefully and fairly. The Artemis Accords, led by the U.S., set principles for civil space exploration and resource use, building on the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. The UN's Committee on the Peaceful Uses of Outer Space is shaping norms for equitable access and benefit sharing. We need a new kind of diplomacy, one that puts the interests of Earth as a whole above narrow national goals. Clear, enforceable rules for resource rights, debris mitigation and traffic management are essential. Without them, we risk conflict and a tragedy of the commons in space. The future of space depends on wisdom, cooperation, and a shared vision for all humanity. The interplanetary economy is powered by technological breakthroughs. Reusable rockets, pioneered by companies like SpaceX, have slashed launch costs and made regular space access possible. This innovation enables satellite constellations, lunar missions, and even space tourism. Autonomous, robotics, and AI are essential partners, handling construction, mining, and exploration in harsh environments. 3D printing with local materials, like lunar regolith, allows us to build infrastructure far from Earth. Advanced life support and radiation protection systems keep astronauts healthy on long missions. Closed-loop systems recycle air and water, reducing the need for costly resupply. New shielding materials protect crews from cosmic radiation. These technologies are the backbone of our cosmic toolkit, enabling us to live and work beyond Earth. Space is unforgiving, and building an interplanetary economy comes with immense risks. Astronauts face constant threats from cosmic radiation and solar flares, making protection a top priority. The financial and logistical hurdles are daunting. Setting up lunar mines or Mars outposts requires massive investment and reliability. Communication delays complicate every operation, demanding smart, autonomous robots. Fragile links can be disrupted for days, so missions must be designed for independence. Ethical challenges loom. Should we exploit or preserve other worlds? How do we prevent contamination of potentially life-bearing environments? The answers will shape our legacy in the cosmos. Navigating these perils, physical, financial, and ethical, is the true test of our readiness. Only by confronting these challenges can we become a true spacefaring species. The journey is as much about responsibility as ambition. As we mine the moon and settle Mars, we face a profound question: who owns what in space? The Outer Space Treaty declares celestial bodies a global commons, but is silent on ownership of extracted resources. The Artemis Accords say resource extraction is allowed, but not all nations agree. Without clear rights, companies may hesitate to invest. With unchecked ownership, we risk conflict and monopolies. Solutions could include international licensing bodies or safety zones around operations. The legal frameworks we create now will determine if space becomes a source of shared prosperity or new rivalry. Answering the question of cosmic property is essential for the future of the interplanetary economy. The interplanetary economy isn't just about technology or distant worlds, it's about us. Space-driven innovations improve life on Earth, from medical tech to weather forecasting. The pursuit of a multi-planetary future inspires unity and ambition, transcending borders and divisions. Seeing people live and work on the moon will change our perspective and fuel the next generation of innovators. The overview effect, seeing Earth from space, deepens our appreciation for our fragile planet. Becoming multiplanetary is life insurance for humanity, protecting us from extinction-level events. It's a responsibility to safeguard our species' legacy. The challenges are great, but the dream is within reach. We are the generation turning science fiction into fact. The interplanetary economy is the next chapter in our story, a story of curiosity, ambition, and hope. Our shared destiny is written in the stars.